Alright. Hello everybody, how's everyone doing? Ame Gakita. Alright. I'm so sorry, I'm actually kind of a little bit late today. Correlation and cheese. Alright, I assume that some of you might who actually follow me on random chat series will notice that today I upload 2 random chat. One being where there is an unhinged VTuber hater, while the other one is do video game bring up the violent in people along the line. Well, tonight I'm just playing Honkai Star Rail to chill and relax. But you guys have to forgive me because I was recording quite a lot of stuff beforehand, so I was chilling in real life by lying on my bed and not doing anything. Can I add you in Honkai? Are you playing on the Asia server? If you're playing on Asia server, I'll be able to add. Yep. You guys have to understand that sometimes when some of the things that I do talk about is that sometimes I need the relaxation in real life because so many things always tend to get me so tired. If you are in Asia server, do send me the UID or UI, or maybe you can just add me the code is just right above. Not always. I show the number that is. Yeah, sorry on Discord. Yeah. The thing is, right, I am truly very surprised at the most unhinged VTuber hater. And the funny thing is, right, I actually saw new update about the person. I saw the person I actually saw the person new update before I do recording. Like the recording of that was like beforehand, and I actually say about my view about the person needing some attention. Like I'm not gonna say the name, I'm just gonna say that person who hate VTuber. Like he just wanting crowd, he just want attention. He just in my words actually hello there, how's the day? So in my view, so today is just a little bit of random talking a bit. So I actually say that person out for being, despite being a big person, adult, he is more like a crying baby seeking attention. And lo and behold, I know I put the I know I released that video like at a bit later than most people, but I actually said it out, and that was recorded like 1 day before before I upload it, and I was like, that person is a waffle. Is that what you want me to say? Waffle? I have no idea. So the thing is, right, and thank you for the likes. I'm so Kitty-san, hello there, how's it? Right now I'm also streaming on YouTube if you guys are wondering. So yeah, both on reality and on YouTube. So the thing is, right, I actually say a lot of things about a person. Normally my take tend to be correct. Like a lot of time it tend to be correct, but it's not always do I think at myself as being correct though. You have a lot of things to do. Okay, go and take care of yourself and play your game. Don't need to worry. I will be just here sitting here playing my games. So have Correlation. How have you add in already? How do you see? Not actually more like, do you see the code? This person got the freaking boot here. Oh, I almost forgot about this person also being a the number of people in the Japan is like, dude, they are so don't care about also. Accept friend request, yes. Alright. So yeah, thing is, right, often more than not, if I wish myself to be wrong, so that I can don't put up the video, so that when the video before it come out, I can rehold it and then not post it. But when I do post it, and if I can't stop it, I will apologize for it and change it. But so far, a lot of my things tend to be correct, and I'm actually surprised at the amount of copium that the person is trying to prove. Like when Kelly from Hololive is trying to take a break, I mean, like it's always a case where when a person have a surgery, they will take a break, but because of some idiot, Kelly decided to do a showcase that she will do a collab with some with Kobo along that line, and it's really like a smack to that person. It's like, oh, you know what, I'm not going to take a break along the line, even though she is supposed to be taking a break. You're not in the Asia server. Yeah, in case you guys are wondering, 8 always mean that it's Asia server, and I am playing on Asia server. So yeah. Even if we are not in the same server, it's alright. You can still see me playing, and if you still need help in as in understanding how to some of the part that you're not very sure about, I can actually showcase if I do have the things. I am, however, not going to pull for Buhyu. I'm very inclined to pull for Fuxian, but for now, I'm keeping for the next pull, which is Firefly at the moment. So if I'm not wrong, there will be an update this coming Friday, which I'll be watching. And to see if I think it was Firefly and Jade, because they already kind of like leaked it themselves about who is coming out. So I will wait for it, but because there's 2 characters that I really want, is basically Jade and seriously, Jade, I really want her, but then there's also Firefly, so I really want both Firefly and Jade. So even in the point that I want to pull for Buhyu, seriously, I really want to pull for Buhyu, but this both Fuxian and Buhyu are very good choice to have. If you guys don't have a DPS character or a tanker, I recommend you guys to pull for these 2. But since I have enough character to do those situations, except for the elemental, I do want Fuxian more. But despite that, I have both Grabber and Adventureline, so I don't think I need to pull for them at the moment. Perseverance character wise, AoE Perseverance, I have 2 guys. Both of them with Gibble, for some reason, is E2 and Nelson. Hello there, also day. Dude, I have no idea why I keep getting Kepler. It's because I got him, so I have to use him in some ways. So yeah, right now, tonight, one of the reasons why I say I play Honkai Star Rail to relax all the time, right, is that what I like about Honkai Star Rail is that I can just go to the area to fight, and I can just do something like do the number of attempt challenge, start challenge. And then, because my characters are so strong, that I just auto battle and okay, let's talk about stuff along the line. Sure, we can just let the battle do the battle on its own along the line, but it's dude, if I can just sit down here and talk about something, that means at least it's something. So yeah, I'm actually very amazed about. Today I actually got 2 funny thing is, right, the random chat I can put both 1 per day. I can the one thing is, right, for yes, I do agree that Honkai Star Rail good thing about the battle simulation is that this I can let it auto and I don't need to do about anything. As Kenshin or Wolfing Way, I have to do anything. But that's not the question I was gonna say. It's actually more I was thinking along the line that I can actually consider putting random chat once per day. And the 2 topics I brought up today, the most unhinged VTuber hater, as well as do video game bring out the violence of people along the line. Both of them actually happen to be put out, and I don't think it's right for me to upload both of them once per day. I feel like these 2 topics should really get I feel like my view should be placed out as soon as possible. And that the thing is, right, let's say for example, do people love to think about violence along the line, or do people love to hate VTuber along the line? I got hate as a VTuber. It's not the first time I've seen people hating on VTuber along the line. It's just that sometimes some people just love to see the world burn along the line, and I feel like maybe I should just put out my take. And it's not always that I tend to put out my takes like 2 random chat per day. Like the highest record of random chat per day was 3. That one time only, I can't recall when. But at the same time, I don't feel it's right for me to delay these 2 videos. One of them actually wanted to upload a little bit earlier, but I feel like I feel like I should just one set as a specific timing and the other one kind of like a bit later, because I was doing a bit more research, and I noticed that the unhinged VTuber hater, right, although that was recorded the day before, I was very sure that the person doubled down on a lot of things, and he's just doing the same thing as what I say in my video, which basically that he's just seeking attention. He's just a crybaby. He just wants someone to give him along the line. And on the other hand, when I think about it, right, I also feel like he also needs some mental health issue assistance along the line. And it's often more than not is something that is very, very disturbing, because as a person with mental health, it always can lead a person down the wrong path, and which the reason why is linked to the a little bit like when it comes to mental health, it's kind of linked to violence in video games. It's like if I actually point out one thing in the do violence came from video game along the line, is that I pointed out that it may be due to mental health issue, and it's really kind of like if you guys follow the 4 unhinged person, the 4 unhinged stuff that I've been talking lately, like for some unknown reason, there is the unhinged AI artist, and Luna-san, hello there, how's your day? There is the unhinged AI artist, there is the unhinged Niji Sanjin fan base, there is the unhinged anime hater, there is the unhinged VTuber hater. And the thing is, right, the number of unhinged hater all this while is like insane. Like it happened within this freaking like period, and I'm like, have they lost their marbles? You haven't watched my video due to school, I would recommend you guys to take a look. I do talk a lot every time when I do my random chat. It's just that the thing is that whenever I do talk, there is so many things that we have to highlight, and it's really one of the things that sometimes we have to like wonder. And I just realized that I forgot to do the Echo of War. Shit. You know what? I'm just going to fight that. I totally forgot about Echo of War. Damn it. So yeah, the thing is, right, when normally when it came to mental health issue, I feel like it should be something that should be addressed by many situations. And I know some people can use I know that some of you will say that I shouldn't use Wikipedia as a reference, but the thing is, right, often more than not, I don't use it to the full extent. If you actually watch the video carefully, and I say that there are some account of and we say hello there, how's your day, and thank you for the like if you notice that when I actually say that some source say as such and some source say as that, normally those other source is too gruesome or too bad to be shared, that I don't feel it's right for me to share that some info. Like some of the game that I want, like when I was going to say like showcase like the surgery simulator, there are freaking some part that look harmless, but it also can be depicted as gruesome in some people's view. So I don't think it's right for me to share some source at time. It's just that I can talk about it, but some of the things can't be shared. And I would say that often more than not, while Wikipedia do showcase something, it's also very important to do research on your own before going full extent. I'm only kind of like using some source, but I kind of like highlighting some other thing. It's just that Wikipedia tend to be the summarized version, and I just use it. But at the end of the day, like I mentioned, I will do more research on my own. It's just that when I highlight some of the thing is that there are too many conflicting information on the internet that I can't be very, very sure about the things I say can be considered correct or not. So often more than not, I always wish myself to be wrong, and I always tend to hope that when I do that kind of checking or that kind of information to like see whether am I being correct or am I being wrong along the line. It's like sometimes some stuff are always best that if I tend to be wrong at times, because it means that I can learn something, or there is maybe some information that is being overlooked along the line, and that is something that I always tend out to look out for. And which the reason why sometimes like for random chat, I always end it with like, if you got your own thought, your own opinion, your own whatsoever, write in the comment below along the line. It's like I always tend to look out for information on those so that I can understand more on how people think, because people think differently, and I don't think it's right for me to always say that I'm being right, because if I say I'm always right, I'm just and testing. Yes, I think Wikipedia, I guess reality kick you out along the line, right? Reason. So yeah, often more than not, right, if I always being right, I see a lot of cases where people always being right to the point that one day their ego is so high that they always think they are right. But it's not always the case. We can't be already right. There's no such thing as perfect person, and I always give the take, right. The thing is, right, for me, when I give like information about stuff, and yeah, I guess reality love to keep people out easily. So the thing is, right, often more than not always do I have information that seems to be correct, and this is one of the things that I always tell people: don't cherry pick. You have to look for more information. There is always a lot of information out there, a lot of things to look out for along the line, and I feel it is very important to check things out. Like even when I say that a 3-meter packet, do you want me to pong you with a 3-meter packet along the line? Like if I say like 3 meters, some people will say isn't 3 meters a bit too long, but when you do research, there is like the world record of like a few thousand or few hundred meter along the line. There is like the French make the longest packet along the line. Like if France is able to do such a thing, it just proves to show that a 3-meter packet is not within a dream. It's just that whether do we find the source on whether there's people who do sell a 3-meter break along the line. You're good, but just sleep it afterward. Do make sure to go and have a good night rest after this. I mean, like the thing is, right, often more than not, when we see like do people are violent because of game, like if you want to know, you go and check out my video. I was talking about there is an unhinged VTuber hater, as well as today random chat. Another random chat was that maybe you can give me your view as well. Do video games bring up the violence in people? Or basically mean that if you play games, you became very violent along the line. So the thing is, right, often more than not, when you check a lot of information, I know that you have to use a lot of different information, a lot of source. It can't be just only one. If we use only one as the main base, right, then that is just cherry picking, and at the end of the day, it just proves the point of that we are just using whatever source that we think is right, when in fact there is so many different sources out there to look out for, and it's really, really hard to consider as that. It depends on the parents' teaching. Like the funny thing is, right, I've seen cases where people as a parents tend to blame video game for the violence in their children, despite not spending enough time with their children. Yeah, I do think game can be used to benefit people. I feel like I forgot about to say that as a point, because I think that if people became better due to video game, I think it should take Richie-san for example, due to her dailies game and fast-paced game. Yeah, I think that should be a thing though. It's not always about the game. Yeah, the thing is, right, often more than not, people, like in the video I actually say, easy scapegoat or people avoiding the main issue is that I feel like some parents doesn't want to accept the fact that they are the one to blame for such thing. If, let's say for example, if I can blame someone else for my own mistake, will I do it? That's the question. Amazingly, a lot of people tend to think of such a thing. It's not just because parents play a huge role. It's often more than not, sometimes people always overlook parent role as a thing. And when you say like, should we blame parents along the line? People will say along the line that parents should get the blame along the line. And the question will be like, is that avoiding it? And it's kind of funny, right? That at the end of the day, parents give their children game to play. Reason for the part that it will keep the children busy. It will keep the children quiet. It will keep the children occupied. And the parents doesn't need to do anything. Because this is really something that is happening in current situation where I've seen a lot of young children playing mobile game or playing PC game, and the parents do not actually monitor what their children are playing. And I am very sure, I mean, like, if it helps to keep the children busy or to let them learn things, that is a good point. But the thing is, right, as much as children love to play games, some children tend to step way beyond their boundary and step into games, and they never able to understand the differentiate between a game and reality. And often more than not, it happened to most guys. And I say guys, even as a guy, I have to say one thing. The reason why it happened to most guys is that if we go with the idea that male tend to mature slower than female, because I know very well that it's a very scientific fact that female mature earlier than guys, and that if a guy matured late and they learn everything from games and the game is violent, they will absorb that violence and it may bring into real life. So I can see why people say that video game can bring up the violence of people. But the question the thing is that at the end of the day, who give the children to play the violent game? Did the parents take notice that their children is playing such a game? Alright, you can watch it later. And make sure to study well, alright? Yeah, but the thing is, right, it's really easy to give children something to play and not monitor them if we keep them quiet along the line. It's just very, very hard to understand what is the right answer or what is the wrong answer along the line. And often more than not, I really wonder, like, is mobile game a good choice for children nowadays though? Because at the end of the day, when I say, like, for me, right, I will just say the old man story. But in my days, there wasn't any handphone. The phone that I used to play don't even have game, you know. Yeah, I know. I actually used to play a game called Snake. I wonder if I ever played that game before. The best game of that era. Snake. Trying to keep your snake as long as possible. I wonder if the reality kick her again. You will? Alright, I shall trust you. Dun, dun, dun. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. Sure, check it out. Did reality kick Wee-san out again? Ah, dude, the shooting at that part. Why? Pow! But yeah, I mean, like, sometimes when it comes to violence, I mean, like, let's say for this, like, in this game, does me hitting those monsters consider as violent along the line? Or am I just hitting monster along the line? I don't know, right? Like, the thing is, right, sometimes often more than not, people always tend to undermine, like, violent in-game and say it as the most easy scapegoat along the line. It's really often more than not one of the reasons why I always say that parents need to understand it's not always game issue or whatsoever. It's just that it can be other issue along the line. It can also due to in real life that the young child have no attention, or maybe need some help along the line, and that doing that kind of hideous attention may actually give the person the actual attention that they seek along the line, even if they think it's wrong. And it's really often more than not tend to be overlooked, and something that I feel that it should be highlighted all this well. And really one of the reasons why I feel like a lot of people need to take note at this point of time is that those people need help. That's the main point that I feel that everyone should address. Nice. He doesn't get to use his skill. You feel to summon your god. I mean Aeon. I don't think he's gonna use his summon at all. Pew! Yeah, but he's not gonna summon anything. Try it one more time. On the first day. It's not just unlike the sun. Alright, let's go back to here first. Komatta ne. Alright, Cremo. I'll be doing the Stimulated Universe is hopefully can be done within 30 minutes. I'm actually hoping to do everything like very fast though. That's the thing. I might have to clear. Yeah, I have to clear up some of that. So quick select 4 of them. Salvage. I feel like I need to like take one day to at least clear the freaking amount of item here. Dude, I feel like I have not basically cleared most of it. Maybe I just don't care about the stat and just throw most of them away along the line. Who knows? I feel as such, but Death Tree only unlocked in Swan Disaster. Swan Disaster. I have not done that, but I'm gonna do this one today. Actually, more like, so I do this one. Will it? Good. ちょっと待って。I'm back. So sorry. You try playing anti-gear computer doesn't allow, so you went to play Monhan. Yeah, I try. Okay, Kalin-san, still there? またいますか? Yes, alright. I actually tried playing the game. Apparently, I need to update my server and I need to update my graphic card. And yeah, it still doesn't work. So I feel like it may be their system error issue along the line. So I couldn't play it. So I think it just I feel like it might be an some issue on hand, but let's just keep it at that for now. I do want to play the game myself though. I mean, like, I want to play the game. The game. I want to play the game. Yeah, I'll probably but do you want? But then again, when you say Monhan, I have not touched Monhan for very damn long though. Like a tough holiday, holiday. Like, dude, I feel like I want to play Monhan now again. Yeah, because I saw the Monster Hunter trailer and I was like, there is a little bit of me that wanting to play Monhan again though. Just a random question, but did I make her mad by accident? Did I? Did I make someone mad again? Without realizing it? I wasn't aware of such a thing. Dude, I did not know I can offend people easily now. without even doing anything. She's talking in Malay, but she's noted this old man. This old man, what did he did? Yeah, when you, dude, is she referring to other old men, or is she really referring to me though? Okay, I'm going to. But okay, what is she mad about? Question, what is she mad about? Alright, let's imagine that she is referring to a random old man. The question we have to ask, what is she mad about? Even if she's typing in Malay and I don't understand her, doesn't mean that you don't understand her, right? At least you understand her, right? There are times when you don't understand her thinking or her speech. Dude, she's your cousin. It's your freaking cousin. What do you expect? How about keep it in a way that you... How about say, what do you know about? Like based on the things she say, what do you know about what she say? I mean, like, we have to have at least some sort of understanding first. Because if you don't understand what she's trying to say, that will be a problem in a way though. So we have to have at least some sort of understanding what caused her to be mad at the moment. Yes, you can send me on DM. Once you write in everything in DM, then I'll take a look. But make sure that you need to inform me though. But then again, I actually kind of confused though. I hardly interact with her lately. Like, is she mad at... if that is what she mad about, I'll be questioning though, but... doing nothing can also offend people. That is something that I kind of guess it can happen from people to people along the line, I guess. I kind of confused. is like, did Richie-san got mad at me without me realizing it along the line? I really need to go and take a look, or maybe I might have to ask her directly later on though. Alright, let's see. Get this. Oh, nice. A change. Go to DM. Okay, let me take a look. She's not rare. Dude. Alright. If she have a boyfriend, why would she still care about confession from the person though? That's the thing. That's one part I'm very confused about. I'm still kind of confused though. Like, she have boyfriend right now, right? No, the thing is, right? Yes, I can understand, but if she have moved on and kind of understanding that okay, let me say it in a simple way. She have a boyfriend. And if I go and ask, if you have a boyfriend, why would she still want to go and say like I'm leaving her to like why? No, I don't understand the thing. She have a boyfriend. That's what she's saying. So the question would be, why would she want to care? Like, why would she care about the confession now when she's in a relationship? Like, no, the thing is, right, normally I can understand if the person want an answer, but at this point of time, I don't think the answer is going to help at all. I feel that if she have a boyfriend, she shouldn't care about the confession at all. What she should care about is her current life, like her current boyfriend. why would the person go around and caring about and the previous person that she confessed to? Like, if she don't get the confession and she already got a boyfriend, like, why would she still care about the previous confession? Like, is she trying to get, like, is she wanting to go back along the line? Like, no offense, but is she wanting to go back to the previous relationship? Is that like what she want along the line? Even though she have a boyfriend now? At least last time holiday, how's your day? Yeah, that's the thing. If she have a boyfriend, why would she? I mean, like right now, I'm just speaking. Even if I speak to someone, let's say for example, if a person confessed to me and I don't give a proper answer, obviously I have to hold some responsibility for not saying the answer. Because the thing is, right, I don't feel I will be. When I don't give a person answer on whether do I want to date the person, is that I don't feel right to be standing next to the person in the first place. So I kind of like want to see that is there any spark that may happen in the future. But if in the case that the person is in a relationship with another person, then I don't think it's right for me to step into it in the first place. I think she's overthinking about one thing, and I mean, like, if she, I'm not so stupid to go and chase after someone who is in a relationship. That's how I feel. Yeah, I don't think she need to worry. Will I go and chase after her? Because if she have a boyfriend, why would I want to go and chase after her? So if she want me, okay. So if that's the case, no, the thing is, right, if she want me to say no because she already have a boyfriend, then if that is the one thing to close the case, then I think I will just tell her about it later on though. The only thing I'm very afraid is that she will take it that because I know she have a boyfriend, and that if she, in the case touch wood, like in the case touch wood, that if she break out with her boyfriend, and she, oh no, she decided to come back to me, isn't that a bit weird? If I already mentioned no. You know what I mean? I feel it's under my right to give everyone to have their point of view that what they want to do is up to their choice, but at the same time I shouldn't be the one to force her to do or whatever, to have whatever thing, because she is her life. If she is in a relationship and she know that she is in relationship, why would she care about the other people? That's the thing. If she's already in a relationship, why would I go to the crazy idea of that I can try to be a relationship with her? Like, if I'm not in a relationship with someone and the person is in a relationship with someone else, why would the girl come and say that, oh, I'm also in a relationship, I may or may not be in a relationship? Like, dude, it's either you are in a relationship or not. That's the thing. I'm not mad, I'm just baffled about why is it a thing. Like, if she is already in a relationship, why would she be worried will I go after her? Like, I'm not so stupid enough to go after someone who is in a relationship, alright? Maybe you can just tell her that yourself? Or do you want me to say it to her? So you continue bonking her with a 3-meter packet. Please do. Yes, that's the thing. It's very complicated when it comes to relationship. But the thing is, right, if she is already in a relationship, why would she care about my answer? Like, why would she still hang on to the confession? The question would be like, is she unable to move on, or am I forcing her to not move on? That's the one thing that I'm very mad about. She's already in a relationship. Why would she still be bothered with a confession that she gave to me months ago, nearing I mean, it can be considered over a year already. Like, if she can't like, even I mean, I can understand whether in her mind she want a yes or no, but the thing is, right, if she's in a relationship, she should not care about the previous confession. She should move on and be caring about her current relationship. And for Wee-san, I will accept the blame for telling about the Hololive audition. But I will add in a content for you, for everyone, on why I told her about that point, the Hololive issue. Give me a while. To put into context, right? She told me, like, this is what she told me. I'm not trying to start a drama or whatsoever. Is that she told me that the reason why she's working is to pay off her so-called debt. Like, she is paying off something, and the amount apparently is like in like a very high amount, a 6-digit in Malay money. Apparently, she told me that her current job is not enough to pay for that much. And the funny thing is that previously she told me that she got someone offering her higher pay, more than the job that she's doing. And I told her, why not go and apply for that job or do that job? Like, why would she reject the pay for paying so much? So putting into context, right, she told me that if she applied to Hololive, her pay will be a lot more than the job she's having right now. And I just said this to her, why not go and apply to the previous job that you say that it got the most pay, which is Hololive? If she can tell me that if Hololive is willing to offer her a higher pay for her, like a higher salary, like, why is she not? In the company, you cannot put out what you apply. Now the thing is, right, she told me that if she apply, like, if it's not that she got applied, it was like she was offered by a company that is willing to offer her a higher salary, a legit company. Because in conversion rate, the minimum rate for that country is actually, if you convert it to Malaysian money, is 3 times more. So obviously the pay is higher in terms of Malaysian money. And I say this to her, why not apply to that job? If it's gonna give you more pay, if it help to pay off your debt more faster, why not do that job? The job that offer you a higher salary. Like, why will you not do that? Like, at my mind, that was my logic. You get my point now? And Joe-san, hello there, how's your day? You're trying to make sense my logic or her logic, that's the thing. Both logic. Okay, let me give you a simplified version that you can understand. If her current job is not paying her enough to pay her a debt, to pay her current debt, and that there is another job, let's say that she's doing right now, she's working in part-time in company A. I don't care, it's a restaurant or whatever. Let's say let's name it as company A that she's working right now. I asked her to rest, and she said that she can't rest because she have to work, and that she have to work to pay off her debt. Now, she previously told me that company B want to hire her at a higher salary. So obviously, if I know, when she told me about that before, would I not tell her to try applying to company B because company B is willing to pay her more? You now understand what I'm trying to say? Risa, are you still there? But yeah, Nero-san, sometimes when it comes to relationship, right? The one thing is like for relationship, no offense to every female in the whole damn world. It's just that sometimes some people, most of the time, I would just say that some people always, be it guy or girls, it's just that most of the time I tend to have very confused about a female mindset more than a male mindset along the line though. Give you a few days, dude. Is it really that bad for you to think about it carefully? Or are you trying to take her words into consideration? But if, based on what I say, right? Like, based on what I say, was I wrong to say what I say? That's the thing. Like, was I wrong to say... Was I wrong to advise her to apply for a job that offer her a higher pay? I'm not wrong for the relationship, but for the company. That's the thing. I know. The thing is, right, she told me she is in the debt, so obviously I say that if there is a higher company, a company that is going to hire you for a higher salary, why won't you go for that? That's the thing. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Like, if this is one of the things that I've seen, like in current era, that a lot of people tend to go for a higher pay because that when people go for higher pay, it means that it worth their time. They want to get more pay along the line. And you telling me that Richie-san doesn't want that? Like, I'm just saying that if she is mad because of that, that's the reason why I said earlier, I will apologize if if she's mad at that, I will hold some responsibility. But thing is, if she doesn't, that's the one thing that I hate a lot of time about, is that when people don't even come and tell me about where I go wrong, then I'll be like wondering like, what did I make you gone mad? It's like you have to at least inform me about what is the thing that she feel that I'm not being truthful, or I may be overlooking about some point, because she tend to not give me a lot of information that I'm not very sure. That I'm like, dude, if she want me to know more information, then she should actually inform me about some stuff. But so far, I don't see the point. I mean, like, if there is a company that is willing to hire her for a higher salary, why not she's like, and the company is keen on hiring her, like, why is she not taking the chance? Like, is in her mind, is she afraid of something? Like, is she afraid? Because the thing is, right, I'm not saying that she must do it. It's an option. I say it's an option. I'm not saying, like, okay, if anyone want to know my last reply to the specific person that I'm talking about, this is my reply to her. After my phone don't hang on me right now, because my phone is right now hanging. You just suggested her from my point of view, so you can't understand how. Yes, that's the thing. I'm only giving her suggestion, and this is one that she, if I explain to me how I am supposed to pay this, which is like a lot of money. Like, oh, this is a 5-digit number. Sorry, I thought it was a 6-digit. So I say, well, how about work for Hololive? But seriously, make sure to at least have a proper rest when you can. No promises. And I say at least you can try to rest. That was all I say. Because she told me about Hololive that is willing to pay her higher up in the past. So I just say this, that's all. Well, work for Hololive? Reason, explain to me, is this wrong? I'm very, very confused right now. Like, she tell me because she is mad about I'm telling her to, like, she couldn't go through anymore. The thing is, right, why does it sound like she's trying to make a joke there? Dude, she was trying to joke with me, so I just joke back. And I said, how about working for Hololive? And then you're telling me that she is mad because I suggested her to work in Hololive? Like, let her manage herself, let her be. It's nothing that any of... No, the thing is, right, what you guys are not aware is that Richie-san, the one that I used to co-host together for random talk podcasts, her condition is not really good currently, and she do need some... she do need help in terms of medical, physically and mentally. And right now, I'm being pushed away. I'm trying to help her as a friend. So if I'm helping her and I'm being pushed away, and the funny thing is, right, yes, I will hold some fault for not answering her confession at the time. I will hold some responsibility, and the reason why I did not answer her confession at that time, I will mention it again, is that I don't feel that I am a match for her. I don't think I'm right for her, and I don't think that she should be wasting too much time on me as well. Which the reason why when I give her the answer, it's kind of like yes and no, but I also give her the open thing is that if she is if she is willing to go the extra mile and convince me that and make me fall for her, then I may change my answer. But so far, I did not see her doing that to me. So I am not understanding what she's have. And the funny thing is, right now she finally answered me. Wee-san. Alright, Wee-san. The person in question have given me the answer. And right now, I'm good. Riti-san, if you are there, you don't need to type in the comment. You can just send to me a DM and let that thing sound be heard. In content, she is referring to her own dad. The old man she is referring is her own dad, not this old man cat. So, for making me pissed off, Richie-san, please find a 3-meter fish and slap Wee-san for me with that 3-meter fish. Sadly, you are not near her to do so. Don't need to worry. Send her a 3-meter fish and hope that the 3-meter fish will slap her for us. Because right now I'm very pissed off. But you visit her at the end of the month. Alright, I will accept that. Because the thing is, right, I don't think I'm wrong on so many fronts. And this is one of the reasons why sometimes I'm very mad about is that if I'm wrong, I won't deny I can be defensive. Okay, guys, don't think too bad, okay? But the thing is, right, if it's something that is of the past, then I will definitely smack the hell out of a person. Because the thing is, right, I know very well that based on what Wee-san told me, that Richie-san is having a relationship right now, then I don't think it's right for me to step into her relationship at the moment. And now based on what... this is really one of the things that sometimes I feel like... She just read on the chat and she didn't hear the one that you're talking about. Seriously? Dude. Yeah, Wee-san, if you're still there, I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna get bong not only from me, but you're gonna get a bong from Richie-san as well. So with that said, I need to cool down, guys. Alright. With most of the things that is out of the way. This is one of the reasons why sometimes I'm glad that some issue can be easily settled when the person in question is there to answer every single thing. Sometimes it's like, sometimes a little bit of thought, right, do go a long way though. Like seriously, it's really go a long way. It's just that whether do we understand that such a thing can really get us to talk about things along the line. Oh, I'm not getting any Hideki this round though. Sometimes it's too personal. That's the thing. I'm very concerned about Richie-san in terms of like as a friend or best friend, or you want to how you guys want to think about. But it's just that sometimes I don't like is that misunderstanding between friends. This is one of the things that I'm very, very afraid of, because I have been through like a lot of friendship, and I have been betrayed by a lot of close friends or people that I thought is my best friend. I have been betrayed a lot throughout my life. Oh, anything to clear out of her mistranslation or understanding. Oh, sorry, I just noticed. So yeah, I already sent you a message on DM because I feel like that something I wanted to mention was not supposed to say, which is the reason why I posted it. I say before, like if a person is in a relationship, yeah, it's in WhatsApp. Like if a person is in a relationship, I don't think it's right for me to go and chase after them if I know that they're in a relationship. What am I going for? Something along the line of trying to go along the line of cheating along the line? Like, dude, am I crazy? Like, am I crazy to do such a thing? I don't think it's right for me to even consider it in the first place though. So yeah, I don't think we should really care about like this kind of thing in the first place. It's just that the reason why I still want to smack the one who like Richie-san cousin with Wee-san earlier was that she doesn't understand the full detail, and she told me half of it and she threw her own perspective into it, and now it confused me and that got me mad. And now when I realize the whole damn thing is that she is feeding me information that she thought is right, but it's actually the misunderstanding on her side. Is like, dude, she deserves a bong. Like, number one, she deserves a bong. Number two, it can be taken as that she's trying to make me and Richie-san fight against each other and start some sort of drama along the line, which I'm very hate of when it comes to drama along the line though. I'm not a person who like to start drama if possible, and I've been through a few drama, especially on the JP side already. Ain't no way I'm gonna start a drama just because of it though, that's the thing. She was missing two. Okay, to clear up everyone misunderstanding, okay, please bong her for me. Like seriously. So Richie-san putting into context, let's clear up all the misunderstanding now. Let's clear up the misunderstanding now. Ri-san misunderstood two different topics which Richie-san was talking about. Number one, her own, like Richie-san was talking about her own dad, so she called her old dad old man. Richie-san is calling her own dad old man. It's similar to how I call my own dad old man. When people ask me about my dad, I'll say, "Oh, that old man? Yeah, my old man." So that is how, like, the reason why I call myself old man is because number one, I'm very old already. Number two, it's an indirect way of calling and referring to your dad. So if I call myself an old man, and a lot of people call me an old man, they are like, "Oh, that old man." Is basically they are indirectly calling me. I'm being a dad to everyone along the line. Now, Richie-san was also talking about online relationship. And it's alright to talk about relationship. And just to clear up, this can be a fight. It can be a fight, it can be a drama. The thing is, right, relationship is very complicated, and my relationship with Richie-san is at the moment I won't call it best friend, but at least a close friend. I take Richie-san as a close friend unless she start attacking me, like not attacking me by using a knife or whatsoever, as in attacking me on wanting to be in a relationship with me, and I cave in along that line, then I will say that maybe I will fall for her along the line. But if she's not doing that to me, and that she's already have a boyfriend, why would I go and attack her for, like, why would I go attack for, why would I fall for her? Like, Richie-san, you have your boyfriend, right? Why would you do it? That's the thing. You shouldn't be doing it. You have a boyfriend. Why would you want to be in a relationship with someone else? But seriously, that's too over the line. Yeah, that's the thing. Flirting for fun is one thing, but I don't see like, even if, okay, the funny thing is, right, what Richie-san is not aware, and most of you guys are not aware, is that I'm very weak to flirting. Like, seriously, for some reason, it's like, despite all my years as an experienced old man, I'm still very bad at being flirt. Like, the number of times Richie-san is able to whiz me easily is that it's not because she is good on it, it's more towards that I'm very weak to it. I'm actually seriously very weak to being whizzed, that's the thing. But I say this to her, that if Richie-san start whizzing me like every single day, I might fall for her. But she didn't do it, so it doesn't mean it will happen to me in a way. Time by time, you did whiz me out of nowhere. Amazingly, I'm still standing. I feel like if you continue doing it for a few more months, I will fall for you for some reason. But you already got your boyfriend already. So at the back of my mind, I'm like, why would I want to go after you if you have a boyfriend now? What do you mean by that's a good thing? Don't you already have a boyfriend already? Honestly, you can't do it every single day or it's gonna take out a lot of you. Not that, okay, let me clarify. You already have a boyfriend, right? No? I'm still standing. Okay. Yeah, I'm still standing. If dude, the number of time if a girl goes to the point of wheezing me every single day just to want to be my girlfriend along the line, I'll definitely fall and cave it along the line. But the thing is, right, I don't think you will do that because you really have a boyfriend. If we can't like do it for fun along the line, I can understand that. But at this point, I feel that we-san definitely need a pong. Actually, more like which is there a 3-meter fish in Malaysia? Actually, never mind. Don't get a 3-meter fish. I was thinking, is 2 ways be nice and whiz Ame over and over again. Okay, I shall ignore what you just say. I shall ignore what Richie-san just say because that is a very concerning. That is a very concerning thing that I feel like I might get. All right. Dude, the number of time that you whiz me every single time and I'm trying to avoid it is. Do you have any idea how much effort, like how much effort you put into whizzing me and how much effort I'm avoiding being whizzed along the line? Do you have any idea the number of times I'm being trying to go about to ensure that I don't get whizzed by you? That's what I meant, alright, young lady. You had no idea. If you have an idea about it, I know that you will change your approach. And you may. Yes, because people say that you whiz people by accident, so I always ensure that I don't get whizzed by you by accident. And even if you do it by accident, I will just play as if it's nothing. But I have to keep my mind intact to ensure that I'm not thinking about it. I just got whizzed by Richie-san. The mere effort of me trying to hold on to my sanity at time is that I'm very weak to being whizzed by people. Which is the reason why in real life I got scammed out of $1,000 in my life once for cosmetic item. I was tricked in a way to buy products that everything cost to a total of $1,000 because I was bit weak when the sales lady was trying to use her frustration on me and I just fall for it. So if in the case that if I do if there is people who is going with the idea of like using as a honey trap on me, I will fall for it immediately. And it's not overthinking. I know that you are aware of it. I just played it coolly and saying that you are overthinking when I know that you are not overthinking. This is my way of life. To make people think that they are overthinking and then realizing that I actually know they are they're on the right track and I just play as if they are not overthinking, but in fact they are correct, and I'm trying to make it that they are not wrong, but at the same time they are also not right along the line. Dude, you guys have no idea the amount of time that I have to hold on to my sanity because of it. Like a lot of things I have to be very careful. Like one of the things that sometimes when I do my random chat or when I random talk or whatever night chat along the line, it's like sometimes I always say this is that sometimes we have to be very careful with the things we say as well as the things that we think about. And sure, I am a normal human being. I mean a cat human at this point of time. It's just that sometimes I need to be very careful with my emotion at a time, as well as to ensure that even if that's the case, right, I need to ensure that I'm willing to accept a lot of situation that I can be wrong, and will I accept that wrong along the line. It's like I'm not perfect all the time, and if I'm not perfect, how can I be so sure that am I gonna be alright for to be with someone else along the line, you know? And no, I don't like to start drama. But the funny thing is, right, when I still recall the drama that happened to me back then when I was when I was first started as a JP live along the line, is that it happened at that time because of a very stupid reason. Like it seriously was a very stupid reason. But it was more towards the point of that someone was trying to frame me for the sake of something, and it just kind of like got me wondering, like, why would I even consider getting this kind of thing in the first place though? But yet it happened, and the person framed me for sexual harassment, and a lot of Japanese people, a lot of Japanese viewers thought that I was harassing someone else along the line, and I lost a lot of Japanese viewers at the time, and a lot of people have the mindset thinking that I was the person to go around causing trouble for people, and it really got me like very mad. But it's not that I can do anything about it if it's already happened, and there's like nothing I can do about it though. The collectible card of the dude, this is basically the two nameless though. So yeah, it happened in the past, nothing I can do about it. And despite losing a lot of viewers at the time and being branded falsely for a sexual harassment along the line, even though I didn't harass the person. And the funny thing is, right, how can I harass a person when the person blocked me though? Like, I don't understand. When the person blocked me, I didn't even know about it. I thought she was a friend that I can talk about VTuber along the line, and she blocked me. Like, the Japanese person blocked me, and I was like, dude, it's fine if you. I was like, it's fine if you block me, but at least like explain to me what happened. And she just said I harassed her, when I don't even know that I harassed her, and like there was like no record of me harassing her along the line, and she just said that, oh, I harassed her, harassed her along the line. Like, I don't understand her view, and at the end of the day, she even go to the point of finding an Indonesian streamer, to tell her that to tell him that I harassed her. Like, seriously, I was very baffled that it happened at the time. But she told him that I harassed her, and I say my point that, dude, how can I harass a person when she blocked me? Now, Richie-san, you don't need to worry too much. I also have to apologize for getting mad over something, but yeah, just help me to pong her when you can, and have a good night rest. So the thing is, right, it happened back then, and I was so mad. Like, I was legit so mad that how can I harass a person who she had freaking blocked me in the first place? Like, she freaking blocked me. How can I harass someone who she blocked in the first place? So it does not make sense to me. Like, it didn't make sense to me, at least. And she told an Indonesian streamer that I harassed her, and what made it even more was that the Indonesian streamer, instead of like being the middleman, and instead of understanding, yeah, go and have a good night rest, don't need to worry about Richie-san. Yeah, the thing is, right, instead of like, he's trying to understand all the side, and instead of listening to my story, you know what, instead of like anything, instead of like understanding from my point of view, all it effing was for the girl who is in collab with him to cry. Like seriously, all you need to do was the girl just need to, the Japanese female, all she need to do was she just cry and saying that I'm a liar. And the Indonesian streamer was like, oh, I can't believe you, that you're trying to make me believe you along the line. Oh, you're trying to trick me. You're a liar. And I was like, what the heck? Like, what the heck? Like, you trying to ask me for what happened, I say what happened, and you effing come and tell me that I'm a liar now? And the funny thing is, right, I still recall like Neji-san can vouch for me. Like, Neji-san can actually vouch for me at the time, and she was there as well. Like, she was there, and she knew about that situation, and she was mad about it. And I have to calm her down, and I have to calm Neji-san down because of that. Like, I was mad, yes, but that Indonesian person was like so idiotic, so stupid, and it caused me so, it do make me so mad. But I was like, it got me so mad, and I never got so mad to the point that I almost have a heart attack. I almost have a freaking heart attack because of him. And I was like, I have to take a day rest because it was really, really affecting me in a negative way. So I kind of like just stopped. Last time it was short summary, and now we have another streamer who joined this story. Yeah, the thing is, right, it happened. It happened, and I was like, I couldn't think of anything at the time, and I just rest. But what made it even more worse was that the Indonesian streamer sent people to attack me. He sent people, and he himself sent people to harass me for harassing someone that I was blocked, and I never even talked to her. And he believed that, and the funny thing is, right, I just report the person for falsely spread information and as well as attacking me. And you know what's the worst thing of all? Reality, the app that he was banned, play himself as a victim. Like, he played himself as a victim, saying that he's trying to do justice along the line, and I was like, what the heck? You attack me, you go to the point of saying along the line, I say this to him, and you now playing the victim card? Which is the reason why when people ask me about victim card, I'm very pissed off about the victim card, is that I, for once, falsely claimed as a sexual harasser as well as harassing someone or attacking anyone when I don't even did anything in the first place. And really, it's like what Neru-san is right. It's disgusting, but I can't do anything. And it just happened. And oh, good son, hello there, how's your day? So it happened. And I can do it. I cannot do anything. So it happened, and the funny thing is that later on, a lot of people who was the victim of that JP female liver, a lot of people came to defend me, as well as that they call her out for it. Like, she had gaslight a lot of people, she had manipulate a lot of people, she had tricked a lot of people, she has got a lot of people like thinking into like, basically I would just use the word gaslight at this point, because a lot of my followers got tricked. Some of them kind of know that I always stand in the middle and I don't do this kind of thing. So some of them was very confused. And I still recall, it really pissed me off at the time was that the most regretful thing I get to know, it's not me knowing, it's not me going on a off stream meeting with the JP female liver. That wasn't a thing. That I didn't regret meeting her. What I regretted was knowing her. I at the time helped her become bigger, became popular. I helped her to get up to more audience and to get foreign audience for her. And she repaid me by saying that I harassed her. So when it happened to Savi-san, the reason why I did not disregard Savi video, and I immediately called out someone else for it, because what happened to Savi-san had happened to me once. But I wouldn't call the other person fully out, because she may have something in her mind that she misunderstands. I can understand that. But and if the other party changed, good. But the thing is, right, the JP liver, right, the female liver, she didn't change. She continued to manipulate others. She continued to treat others. And she even go to the point of trying to say this to one of my viewers. A young 13-year-old little viewer. I was very, very mad at the time. She gaslight her, saying that if the younger follow me, she is going to unfriend her and she's going to tell the whole world that she is being bloomed by me, as well as she's going to tell the whole world that I'm a pedo. Even though I was acting like an elder brother or something like an guardian to the 13 years old Filipino young little girl. I was so very pissed off at the time, because it got that young little crying, and the younger elder sister was able to able to make the younger feel alright. But it really showed how disgusting that Japanese JP liver is, which I was very mad. And I finally I didn't confront her too much about she blocking me or about the harass stuff, but I finally confront her. And what made it even worse was that she claimed that I was the one manipulate others when she freaking manipulate others. And the thing is, right, I was like, fine, I go my way, you go your way. I say this to her. あなたの自分のことは自分のことやれ。私の自分のことは、もしあなたの関係あれば、それはあなたのだけの問題です。私の問題は私の問題。あなたの問題はあなたの問題。僕たちの関係、今、ここまでです。I just say this. Basically, is that my problem is my problem. Your problem is your problem. Whatever thing we are not intertwined at all. If there is any issue that is linked between the of us, our relationship and here there is no more link to it. Basically, that's what I say. I was very mad, and I was very pissed off at the time, and I couldn't do anything about it. But I told that young little girl to forget about the Japanese liver, to move on and to do whatever she wants. And it took quite a long while for her to move on. I told her to move on. Obviously, I'm a foreigner. Obviously, my Japanese also have to be foreigner. If I don't speak as a foreigner in Japan, people are going to mistake me as a local people, you know. But my Japanese sounds so JP. Dude, when I speak in Japanese, my accent go higher, right? It's the accent. It's the right voice for some reason that in Japan, you must have your voice sound high pitched. It actually go high pitched. If you guys think that, oh, guys in Japanese have to sound low, no, that's not the case. Imagine if I speak in low voice JP, right? これはちょっと問題ですよね。だってもし日本人はその声で話したらちょっと慣れてないな。So yeah, overall, I just want to forget about that thing. It happened in the past. It's the most ridiculous thing that I ever come across and happened to me, and it's really ridiculous. And the funny thing is, right, there is a good ending in a way. There is a good ending in the end. Not to me, sadly. A lot of my Japanese viewers knew about the truth that she was a gaslighter, a manipulator, and when people realize her true color, she lose a lot of viewers. And while there is a few Japanese people who come back to my live stream and talk to me again, those who know do have a bit of that Japanese there's something called the Japanese pride. When people ask me like, is Japanese racist? I say yes and no. It's because a lot of Japanese stand on her side, not mine. And when a lot of them realize the fault on their end, they come back to apologize, but never come back to watch me again. And some never come back at all because they realize they couldn't, like, because of the Japanese pride, they couldn't accept it. So the good ending was she lost all her viewers and she quit streaming. But yet, in that when it come back to my situation, it's very complicated. I will agree on that though. It's very, very complicated. There's nothing I can do about it. Which is the reason why, when I showcase in the past, like the number of viewers I have in the past. Let me see whether I can show you guys right now. They think they're not deserving to. It's just that there is two reasons to it though, Neru-san. Number one, I feel like it's not right for me to stream to. At the time, that was also the moment when I transited from JP Liver to be an EN VTuber. It happened during that moment. And as well as that, a lot of Japanese viewers doesn't come back anymore. So, if I have to showcase a proof, right? Let me see whether I can find it or not. Alright. Okay, I found it. ちょっと待ってね. Okay, this is the graph. This is my graph of who people who is viewing my live stream or videos. So we have the top race from United States, followed by Philippines, India, UK, Indonesia, Canada, Germany, Malaysia, Australia, Sweden, and Singapore. Within the last month. Within the year, we have United States, Philippines, United Kingdom, Canada, Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, Germany, Australia, a bit of Japan, but do take note, Japan is very, very little. Like the view count is only almost reaching 200. Now, what happened in the past was that I have Japan was on the leading at the time. I have Japan viewers a lot more. Notice the graph? A lot of them happened in the past. It happened in the past, nothing I can do about it. And I do have a lot more viewers in the JP when I was back then. It's just that there's nothing I can do about it, and I just stopped streaming as a JP live after that. It happened in the past, and do I blame them? Not really. I just take it that I know you guys some people will be saying that I shouldn't hold the brain, but I still feel that it's my fault a bit because I lost faith in streaming as a JP live after that incident, so I kind of like stopped being a JP liver. I just start being an EN VTuber, and I just speak in EN a lot more than Japanese. So even though I know some people will say that my accent sound like Japanese, it's just that it's very hard to remove the accent after a long while though. Considering I have lived in Japan for 6 years, obviously I will catch some of their accent though. If you disconnect one day, do something wrong to someone, you touch grass, then it's alright though. One of the things that I feel that I shouldn't, like, I don't even till now I still don't want to blame the Japanese for the whole situation, is that sometimes I just take it that it's just that it's something that I feel that I need to improve on. At least that's how I feel. Like, even though I lose some of them, it's just that sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some along the line, and I don't really take it that it's fault on the JP side. It's like if they follow me for the sake of everything, then I can see it being a thing. But it's just that when you lost faith because of a lot of JP viewers think that you think of me as otherwise, it's like, do I really want to cater to Japanese viewers at that time? Like, I actually thought about it at the time, and I just feel that no, I should not. So it's really the moment when I just stick to being a EN VTuber instead of a JP liver, and it happened, and it's really a moment when I feel like I guess I should have to jump. I mean, like, sure, some Japanese people will say that it's maybe is something that I might be overthinking along the line, but. And I shouldn't like blame like all the Japanese along the line. I due today I still don't blame them. I still take it that it's my fault because it's my fault for knowing such a Japanese person in the first place. So yeah, at the end of the day, I still move on. I still don't think about it, and yeah, but at the same time, right? The reason why I'm talking about this is that I want you guys to learn from this situation is that this can happen to anyone. I want you guys to know that this can happen to anyone, anywhere, anyhow, and I can't really stop anyone from doing so if they want to have this kind of drama. It's just that to me, I want to live my life, and if people follow me for the sake of who I am, I'm very grateful. But if people go and slander me for the sake of crowd or drama or whatsoever, I will defend myself to the very end unless I know I'm in the wrong. But so far, you guys know me very well now. Often more than not is that I don't like to start drama. And it's just that a lot of people just want to start drama with me a lot more. Even if I just highlighting a few things along the line. It's like for some reason, drama find me. The only thing I'm actually afraid of, sometimes I'm very afraid of growing too big at one go, right? Like Nero-san, I like what I'm very afraid of being too popular one day is that will I get being used for crowd chasing? But yeah, I don't think you guys need to worry too much. So far, that will be a thing of the future, and I hope it won't happen for now. Let's just see how things go. I still stand by the things that I do. So yeah, I'm so sorry to talk about this kind of thing, but I still feel that it's really something that I need to say out for most people who want to know more too much about me though. If one day I'm getting famous, I'm not gonna be in your chat anymore. You're gonna be the VOD gang. What? The thing is, right, I don't think I will be so popular enough to have Creeper at this point though. I still feel the idea of that maybe I should join a corporate, a VTuber corporate along the line. If I can get into, let's say, Holo Star along the line, I'll be grateful. But then that will also mean that I have to do something stupid over there as well. So at this point of time, do I think will I get? Is there a chance for this old man to join Holo Star? I feel like if I join, I'll be more instead of being the star in everyone view, I'll be the dying star of every. Like I'll be the dying star and became the black hole. Anyone who knows space will be like, oh, when the stars die, they can become a black hole. And what word is that in Discord? What did I name my Discord server? Actually, in case you guys are wondering why I call it black hole, it's not actually because of that. Oh wow. I'm not gonna let this hit me. But yeah, let's just hope that I won't get into that point of situation. I can't wonder though. Will I be popular one day to have that situation happen to me? Will I have the day of having creepers to spread the word of Ame Gakita? You avoid your astronomy senpai all the time, but you have learned astronomy from me. I'm so sorry for teaching you guys something like this. I didn't mean to teach you guys. Okay, there is a reason why I like I know about space stuff. Okay, there is a reason. When I was young. Okay, this is really loud. Mukashi no hanashi. Like this is really a thing that like a moment when people say this is really the moment when I can say a long time ago. Like seriously, when I was young, basically when there's no internet, like seriously, the internet wasn't a thing when I was a young kid. the only thing I do come across was book, and a lot of book only. So often more than not, I do go to the library. And what fascinates me a lot, like seriously like let me really wondering a lot, was actually space. I'm sure a lot of people will say that we don't even know the planet Earth itself, and there's a lot of things that we need to learn about Earth itself. True. But what fascinates me a lot is that every time when I look into sky, like even when I was young, I would dare to look into the sun and don't care if it hurt my eyes along the line. I actually look at the sun to understand why is the sun round, or why is the sun so bright, or why is looking at the sun so bad along the line, or even to the point of trying to understand that why going out to space can be harmful to a human being, or like why is there so many stars in the sky, or why is the sky so dark, or along the line, like there's so many things that always get me really wonder about space. And the only way to understand those things wasn't through internet, it was through books. And I get a lot of picture books as well as some case study book, and I read through a lot of them and being fascinated by them to the point that I even know about black hole as well as Nexus star, neutron star, the planets, the Milky Way, the a lot of endless possibility along the line. And even like the distance between star is not using like km, is using light years, or and it can be in the billions of years, and how there is a lot of different universe along the line, and maybe there is a planet there is or whatsoever, and or maybe how that whole how the wavelength works so differently in space along the lines, or even space can't have this or that. It's like I learned so much as a young kid about those things, that when I thought it will come out in exam, the only exam question that came out as a young children was name the 9. Okay, it was 9 planet at my year when I was young kid. I know it's 8 planet now, but at the time they will say name the 9 planet, and you have to start out with there is the Venus, there is the Mercury, there is the Earth, there is the Mars, there is the Jupiter, there is the Neptune, and blah 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 all along. And then when you come all the way to Pluto, and then you'll be like, years later, Pluto is not a planet. Well done me. So at the time I learned so much, and I was like, where's the black hole question? Where's the distant question along the line? And I realized that I overlearned too much. And what made you interested is the moon. Yeah, I do agree the moon. And the funny thing is that when people who don't know space will be like, oh, there is only one moon. And then when the funny thing is that and then when you realize that, oh, the moon is also the second name for moon is satellite. So it's like the current moon that we know is actually the satellite of Earth. And then when you know there is also many different moons for other different planets, like Jupiter got like was it 16 or 32? I can't recall how many. Was it 17? I can't recall. Like a lot of moon with satellite to it. It's like the mind just blown off so much when I was so young, and I learned so much that I thought I want to be an astronomy when I was young. Like I actually thought of wanting to be that, and my mind changed because of games. The star name, you go straight to mythology. Yeah, I do agree on that point though. The one thing that actually got me really wondered about I believe it's called the constellation. yes, the very same name for Genshin Impact that they always call the C1, C2, C3 along the line. Constellation, right? Like that was also the same moment when I start realizing that like Pegasus, the Taurus, the thing all along the line, and it really got me really in time to know more. And so basically what I did was I go and check things out. I really go and check things out. And wait, I have to go here first. Okay. So I actually go and check things out, and that is also the moment when I start learning about grid mean along the line, and I kind of just understand those kind of thing. And it's also the moment, I'm pretty sure it was also the moment when knowing those things, like I only know bits of grid stuff before I became a writer. I only know a bit of it, and when I start writing story, I realized that hey, maybe I can use some sort of those kind of past mythology as way to write in my story along the line. And I just kind of like read up a lot about those things though. And when I learned about those things, it just kind of like got me into understanding, hey, maybe I can understand more. And it's really, and it's, I mean, like, I always tend to be curious about a lot of things throughout my life. And often more than not, I mean, like, if you guys check out a lot of my random chat along the line, the number of information I look out for, the number of things I know, and the things that I say sometimes tend to be like so random to normal people, but yet to me it's not random. It's because I know a lot of things when throughout my years. It's like when I learn about things, right, it's not to the point of like I want to, if I say that, oh, I'm curious about it, it's not that I want to know about it. It's I actually took my time and effort to go and search it out to understand the whole situation, the whole thing, the whole everything. And I always think like, what am I even doing with my life? Like when I check out so many things in life, and I'm like, it's really weird that why would I go and know about all these things when I'm like, I can just spend my time playing more games. But yeah, it's really one of the funny moment for me is that sometimes I tend to overthink things and chatting things out, and side quest trigger your depression. Don't worry too much. One of the reasons why I don't like to do side quests is that it always delay the moment of what I want to do in the present. But the thing is, right, I'm not sure about you guys, but sometimes, okay, if you play games, right, will you do your main quest? Will you do the main quest, or in the case that something happened, a side quest that need your attention, will you? And if you do the main quest, the side quest will disappear. But if you do the side quest first, you can do it will help you in the long run. So the thing is, right, will you do the side quest first, or will you skip the side quest? Depend on the situation. Yeah, that's the thing. I do agree on that. But imagine that the reason why I using that as an example is because sometimes in real life, I come across something, and that is, let's say for example, you call it side quest. And when you come across that quest, you didn't know that it's a long quest, or you didn't even know you were stepping into a rabbit hole along the line, and you go and search it out. You go and do research on it. You go and check things out. And the reason why they say curiosity killed the cat, and I'm a cat, And I will have, and the reason why I say that I really lost all my 9 life, and at this point of time, why I need 9 billion life, is because not only because I can't multitask, it's because the side quest always make the side quest always delay what I want to do in real life. So let's say for example like random chat. Some of the I can sometimes don't post a random chat. It does I'm not obliged to post on a daily basis. But often more than not, there is always things to talk about daily, things that I want to share, things I want to highlight along the line, and I feel that I should do it as such. And the one thing that I always tend to do, and it's really like a side quest at this point of time. But the main thing that what I'm doing is always playing games and chatting with you guys. The only thing is that if I didn't post some of the random chat, I don't think most people will even know who I am in the first place though. Because it's really sad that not a lot of people will check out VOD than short video. And even if I say short video, those are still freaking long video. And as highlighted by Nero-san, I'm still learning to shorten most of my things. Like I'm trying to cut things short as much as possible. I'm trying to simplify a lot of things as much as possible. But you know, and when an old man talk, the old man talk. Can I still question you about this photo? Origami Dreamweaver Fisher. Is it later year he lead about the It's a shame these dream skill only have their word engraved and let their name long forgotten. Dream Chasers era. But yeah, Narusan, don't worry too much about side quests. The only issue is that some side quests are not available. That would be the question though. You know what? I listened to your random chat video. I do a lecture sometime because I forgot about topic. It's so flow and long enough to make you lost. I'm trying to at least trying to put everything into contents and trying to highlight a lot of information. It's just that if you feel lost, I'm apologize for it though. But since you highlight about that point, but this day is really due from the first. You write your criteria on Discord already. Yeah, the funny thing is, right? I try to highlight. I always tend to like if possible I try to highlight put everything like what happened like a very short moment. Meaning that the first 1-2 minutes about what happened. I always try to put at least the first 1-2 minutes about what actually happened, and then No, the thing is, right, I always try to say things within the first limit. Then after that, I tend to go on and on and on, and sometimes, uh, I I just end up talking a lot more than I usually need to, and I tend to understand a lot more that I need to. Which is one of the reasons why sometimes when I say it's a black hole for my Discord is that once you step into the black hole, you can never get out. Because you guys will listen to me just blathering non-stop for who knows how long. I think it's at least right, not for what you're gonna talk, so you won't get off topic and too floaty. Yeah, the thing is, right, sometimes I tend to just end up talking a lot more, and even with a script on hand, right, like seriously, sometimes I do have a script on hand with at least limited word, I still end up talking way more than the script itself though. But at the end of the day, it's still technically a random chat though. Yeah, I do like. The funny thing is, right, the important part. Yeah, I do feel that sometimes I always tend to like at the back of my mind like, why do I tend to shorten most of the important stuff though? And even when I highlight it as a thing, um, like when I highlight most of the important stuff, people just like, I feel like, do people even care about those important stuff in the first place? Yeah, this is really one of the things that I sometimes need to learn and become better on. It's I won't say it's hard. It's just that sometimes when you tend to give a lot of opinion and you talk a lot more, you'll be like, yeah, I guess I'm getting old. Yeah, there's a very funny saying that they say that as you get older, you talk more. And I really wonder, is that one of the reasons why I tend to give a lot of my own opinion, my own thought, or my own whatever? It's like, do I get too old along the line? Or am I just being a talkative old man? Yeah, I do need to change. I try to, at least I try to shorten things nowadays. It's just that sometimes some of the topic when I do talk about, right, it's just that sometimes some of the important, some of the opinion that I feel is important in my view, at least in my view, that I feel like sometimes I feel like, I feel like I need to say it along the line, you know. That means I have information in my mind too much sometimes. Me too. When you ask me about my opinion, I keep flow and flow because this case happened in Thailand before. Yeah, that's the thing. Random chat, or even in the past random talk, right? Like before random, the reason why I call it random chat is because it's a short form of random talk, where it's like sometimes some of the podcasts can last for over 1 hour. It's like when we talk, it's like we randomly talk about things, and most people who doesn't understand because this happened in the past is that when I do podcast with the earlier person that I mentioned in question, Richie-san, is that we talk about one topic and we give our opinion for like hours, or sometimes can things that when just a simple thing we can talk like non-stop. like throughout the whole stream, it's just randomly. So at the time, I was like, hey, if I can't do broadcast anymore because her health, due to Richie's health condition, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a shorter version. And I was thinking like trying to make like 5 minute, 10 minutes video every day and kind of like put in my view about it. But every time when I kind of thought about it, right, it just kind of like drag, like again, like I mentioned, it just flow out easily. It just come out easily, and at the end of the day, I just talk a lot more stuff than I usually needed, or even way beyond my script allowed, and it just became the random talk, a random chat, and I don't feel that I need to edit. Oh, hello there. How's your day? Are you here with your brother? So yeah, I kind of like feel that I should kind of like show like talk about a lot of things that I feel like even if people disagree on me, at least they can tell me about it and discuss the thing about it. And can you do you a favor? Please rate your blade build. ちょっと待って。Can I still see? I'm currently unable to see. Wait, ちょっと待って。I'll take a look at the number in a while. Because I can't jump to any number at the moment. Unless I leave the place. Yeah, I will take a look in a while. But yeah, just to answer Neru-san, I can easily get distracted. Basically what I want to say. I wonder, is this little boy yellow and this Lady Verena? A Verilian, sorry. There's Lady Verilian, there is the yellow, the origami. Dr. Blue. Maybe Dr. Blue is that young little boy. Alright. Stubborn voice. Turn into the shell of a bird. Aura. The boy, Dr. Blue is Aura. Dr. Blue is Aura? Real history will always ground down by time. Accused of racism. The true designer and agenda who sought raving passed away after being assaulted by Zomi while exploring. A proud and brilliant inventor, a fan, his cutting edge may not be the most practical, but they definitely fresh in now. He went missing during Dreamweaver related research and development environment, and his. Oh, now we have to know 2 more. Finally found you. Alright, it's my real name. I have the world's best finally. Gender, jewelry, elastic veil, and they told me everything. Rishi only wrote their name, not their true self. Why? I recall that we have another promise among us. I waited for them to fulfill, but no one came. Oh. We are hopping a. So Dr. Blue is known as Dr. Blue, but in fact it's not Dr. Blue, but it's basically a young little boy in the front of all those people. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I guess I have to. I have to check this out, I guess. Molly won. Alright, I see. Successfully held and other family member witnessed this. What's the time now? Oh god, I need to end the stream around in a while, but I'm gonna make sure that once this side quest done, I'm going to go and do one recording. I'm gonna at least try to implement all the things, keeping everything simple and short and nice and easy for you guys to understand, keeping all the important points as much as I can. Alright, go and have a good night rest. Yeah, I noticed the timing is for me is gonna be less. There is the reason why I'm trying to finish this quest and I'm gonna rest out as well. So you attacked by me, the who went missing during experiment. Fisher was being muffled by you a lot. Want to protect. Well, at least good thing is I don't need to fight. The shelter he craft get better with time. So long he's remain hidden, no one can break his creation. Ah. Another card. Nameless well-wisher. He was a hero who fought for his companion. Later, his true identity was revealed to inmate. Oh, another past fate history. Though a fair trial proceeded, his past crime was exposed and he was arrested. The final one. Good. I really wonder about the final one though. Hopefully this will be the final. Although I knew the reason behind this trip, but Allah say he doesn't want to see you. This place is still a concealed secret location. I hope you won't reveal it to outsiders. It got retired with the unity of fire. Ah, I wasn't expecting such. But Fisher. Is the creator. A massive stronghold. Is it really at the bottom? Or... I mean, like, technically, Golden Hour is at the top. Technically, this hidden prey is like the top of the area alone. You can go home now. Are you sure you are here to bring him home? You will implement of your daily pursuit. What do you offer them? They want the higher Nightingale. The Dream Weaver will be managed by the family, but we keep the academic. We can sacrifice ourselves, but what about other Nightingale? We can't afford any more losses. Coward. Oh. Falling to... So basically it's the finally fought again card. The Dream River last of his family and build a shelter. He hid at the bottom of the dream scale, yet his grace feeds upon the heaven above. His God Fisher provocation, yet he yearned for the day when his will come to fruition. So, a long time passed, his body is unable to withstand the loss of time, the test of time. So, that computed layer of a hound made a new body for him, a sky blue origami bird that the watchmaker painted as a portrait for the Dream River. However, the prolonged wait had taken its toll. His mind and memory can no longer endure the wait. Fisher is just a huge liar. He has never been back, and neither has anyone else. The watchmaker and Galatea both waited for their own perfect ending. Look at Pentecost now, bursting and beautiful, bright, exactly what Joey promised me. For those who don't agree with this beauty, I offer the Dream Thread Reef as their sanctuary. No one will ever feel deserted in Dream. But dude, there is a freaking bad there though. The Origami Dreamweaver had fulfilled their promise, but I cannot accept a dreamscape without them. There's no reason for me to hold on. It's time for me to embrace my imperfect end. You still have a future. Are you telling me to merely exist as a cartoon bird, devoid of the ability to wealth dream, to make friends, and to remain invisible to the eyes of others? Is this the society's assistant that I have to endure within the world of dream? Nameless, I have no future. I am the past. In the end, I'm still the most timid and naive one. Everyone have a dream to build, but I only want a nest for the birds. If Periconi is the land of dream, then even if it just once, I yearn for this land of dream to heal my plea. Let me return to the nest. Alright? What are you doing here? I've been waiting for you. Are you sure? Can't try my new... You are the only one who haven't tried it. You guys hear... Didn't you agree to meet up here? I waited so long I didn't see anyone, so I decided to come straight down. I'm not living again in this dreamscape. We shall never be separated again. Mimetic body gradually drifting away. Should I let him go? The good ending is to let him go though. I really wonder. Should I let him go? I know this is gonna be a hard decision. I'm just gonna go with waking up. You knew? Thought and emotion can manifest in the memory zone. That's the foundation of dream raving. Even though I knew this is just a dream, I don't want to wake up. I haven't seen that face for so long. Dreamers are unable to enter dream again. I almost forgotten their face. Perhaps being trapped deep in the dream is the perfect ending for me. That all the more for you to wake up. Because it's precious, it should not be replaced by something fake. You need to bring their story back. Recount the story to Planet Colony and let everyone know exactly who built this dream joy. I know you already recorded their story. It's enough to have you bring back the truth. But there still need to be an overseer. It's required to prevent the story from being altered yet again. A dreamweaver that has written history would be the best choice. You're exactly like the watchmaker. Want me to keep going? Fine, you win. Since Fisher upheld his promise, then as agreed I shall go back to see things as once in a while. The dream skill owner had made his choice. I stay here long enough, come, it's time to go. Hey, hola? Hola? I hear you the first time. The name feel weird coming out from your mouth. Call me Totter Blue. Anyway, the truth was found and the dream was broken. Happy now? Feel like you need something more. Don't do it again. This Ober can't take it. Wow. Look out into the sky. The light from the 12 dreamscape link out to form dream thread. Fisher didn't lie to me. He really turned this place into a poem. Do you want to go out and take a look? Maybe next time. Thanks to a certain nameless, I just have a huge dream. I had to take a break. No matter what, it's great to be able to see them again. Thank you. You're welcome. Finally, familiar chipping sound from. Naughty little blue, we finally found. You wasn't coming, so you truly had to personally come. Young Master Go. Oh god. No need to thank me. Wait, hang on. Normally other origami birds shouldn't know the location of... But you don't understand. So the sky seen from below is beautiful too. Dr. Blue means you are too. There's no need for me to talk. It's to record this occasion. Leave it to me. The face really struggle to suppress. Even if they are not their actual family, it is still something though. How... Yeah, I guess Dr. Blue is really old already. But it is a nice moment to know though. It's ready too on my end. I need... There is one lolly trash can. I'm gonna search it out. Hopefully it should be somewhere here. Nearby. Just need to look carefully. It has to be somewhere. The only question is where? What? I wonder, is it below here? Purple. What are you mumbling about? Ow. Oh yeah, I do need to return that. Hopefully that will be the... Hopefully this will give this person some closure. I need to see the report first before anything. Maybe I can't read it. Oh well. Done with the investigation. Giving them the actual history. Fisher, the former family head, did not tell me about this past. Will you publish this record? I want to say yes, but alas, my political stand requires that I may not be able to publicize the part that affect the family stability, but I promise the dream will remember the name. I guess this will be a long way. A pity that even in the dreamscape, Penacony is unable to fulfill everyone's wish. But my mentor, Mr. Fisher, once told me this. I hope it can bring you some sort of comfort. If you stumble when waving dream, look out. Look upon this vast dreamscape and tell yourself that your endeavor can never be in vain. One day they shall be woven together into the tier tapestry, casting radiant light into the depth of another eyes. May you find your own nest and write your own poem. Just with the blue feather. I can only hope for the best for that person. Oh, for an NPC for some reason. I'm feeling bad for the NPC at this time. Ooh, change it up to 35. I should have more than enough to at least, and hopefully I can get butterfly, firefly. Why did I say butterfly though? I've been saving up for firefly at the moment though. Currently my PT was 6, 7, 8 PT from Robin. 8 PT from Robin. Oh well, mostly it's side quests. So far, at most it's like the money is side quests. I think I'll do those side quests next time. It's pretty late on my end. I do hope to at least do a short recording of random chat for tomorrow's topic. So I do want to go and rest up if possible. Maybe I can do this one as well. Oh, welcome back. It's pretty late. Oh, before I forget, I recall someone told me to do a check. I almost forgot. Let's see. What do you miss? The side quest of Dr. Blue. Ooh, that's a very tanky person. Primal Fall. When the Raider accumulate HP loss during one attack exceeds 25%, it heal them. Isn't this his like clone along the line? But that is a very good substat though. Like 60 crit rate, crit damage 64, 205. That's a very high amount. So far, I'm not sure Itachi-san is still around or not, but this is a very good blade though. 1 HP. I can't see the stat, but HP wise is a lot. I think that's a good thing. Speed wise, 99. So I'm gonna assume that he's just gonna do high damage in one go, and I'm not complaining. I'm actually find this is a very this will be a build I go for though. Like for Blade, I mean like for Blade, this is the build I myself would consider going for. It's a very good build. Considering that I can assume that he's gonna deal like a lot of crit damage if he does hit it in, and it's gonna be a very good one though. This is a very good blade, I would say. A Charion. This is definitely her light clone. This is definitely a Charion right clone. E0, very good. This is the right relic for her. This is a very good one on her. Crit rate, crit damage wise, I'm gonna assume because of her ability, that's why you give her at only 40. It's still a good one though, because in case you guys are wondering, for my Atrarion, just to showcase my Atrarion, mine is not very high on the crit damage, but I'm more on crit rate. And in case most people tend to forget is that some, if I recall, it was one of ability to, was it again? I can't recall every single thing though. There's too many. She can really do a lot of damage based on attack. So if you got a very good chance of getting a crit rate, can go crit rate or crit damage. But I recall, yeah, I go for crit rate. So the reason why my crit damage on that end is because I couldn't get any good substat. And even if I do, it's kind of like totally random. So yeah, even to me, I'm just kind of like chill with it, and if I can get it a good one, I'll get a good one. So far, a lot of the set that I get don't really end up being well. Like this one, give me like not very good. It's like most of them go to HP flat, which is like the most ridiculous pool I ever get. But yeah, sometimes game doesn't work according to plan, so if you can get her with that amount of crit damage, I would say it's a good thing, even for the person. And her light clone, technically, in case you guys are wondering, it increased the crit damage as well. So you can either go with a lot of crit damage, but overall, I would say at least make sure at least a 50% of crit rate would be the bare minimum, unless, if I'm not wrong, was it? Yes. Unless you got her E1, Unless you got E1 Acharion, which will immediately increase by crit rate 18%, which is the reason why a lot of people not realizing that if you got her at E1, it's a very good one because you don't need to build too much into crit rate. You can just set it around 40 and you already got 6, and around, like let's say 42, you can immediately get at least 60% if you are in a team of Nihility and Kefar and Black Swan. The reason why a lot of people need to play a Charion, Black Swan, and Kefar, and the last one either Aventurine or Ho-Ho. My last, before I got Aventurine, seriously, before I got Aventurine, I actually love this team. Before Acharion, I was actually in light of Ho-Ho with the others. So basically, it's a very very good team, especially when Ho-Ho can actually buff out your team due to her if you give her the right relic as well as her ability to kind of like regenerate energy for both Black Swamp and Kefar. Like her burst is really 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 crazy good, and if you can give her that with Ho-Ho in the team, you are basically ready to go with basically Kefar, and you can just go with Kefar burst and Black Swan burst, and that will in time let a try and use her burst like a lot of time. So yeah, there's a lot of team depending on which one you like to go for. Personally, I do like this team currently. Though there are also other teams that anyone can go with, and to me, I'm kind of like chill with any team build at the moment. Like often more than not, I do love to build a team out. Like every 5-star is ready, everyone is 5-star along the line. But on the other hand, I do know a few 4-star team build along the line, or maybe some other not too great 5-star. It's like the funny thing for Honkai Star Rail. Before I end my stream in a while, is that I know very well that every time when they release a new character, that character is enough to kill the previous meta along the line. Which is the reason why the very first character that got released, which is Seele, Seele got like nerf, like so-called nerf in a way where she's became irrelevant at this point of time. Like she's really a good character if you know how to use her, but like at the moment I don't see anyone using her, and she's kind of like being forgotten. And the thing is, right, a lot of older characters do need a little bit of buff to kind of like be competing with most of the characters. And the reason why I like Acharion, Black Swan, and Kefar is that they really, for stupid reason, help each other out. And even if you kind of like replace Red Swan or Kefar with any nihility in the team, which is basically, let's say for example Wealth Young or Pella, as well as even Shampo or Queen Nanfei, they benefit they do benefit Acharion, because Acharion just need 2 nihility unless you got her at E2. I recall unless you got her at E2, then her ability will ensure her to do if I'm not wrong, she will at least increase her damage by there is 1 or 2 nihility in the team. So the abyss is basically true if there is like increase of damage, right? You can basically have an additional 160. 2 nihility is one thing, but if you can have 2 nihility in the team or like using their debuff immediately, it does help. The reason why I'm using Aventurine is that his burst and his skill is considered debuff. It's actually considered debuff, which is one of the things does help Acharion to use her burst. So one of the things that I use eventually with Acharion is not because of like, oh, it's Pentaconic, so I'm going to use all Pentaconic team in the line. Kefar is not even in the story yet. So in all, it's just that when you want her to use his burst and letting her to have a chance to use her ability, like her burst, like Acharion, right? Her main point in gameplay is just basically making her using her burst as much as possible, and that's the reason why this team at the currently is very very good. But at the same time, if you don't have like other team, you can just replace any two of the nihility with other nihility that I mentioned. And even if you don't have Adventure Lin, at least if I have Ho good, Bailu also help. So it depends on the team you have. So it's really there's no actual build unless you kind of like go with the build that you prefer to go with, or things or character that you like along the line. I personally want to do, like, I seriously want to consider pulling for boot heal, and I do have to pull enough for it, but because considering that as much as I want both boot heal and fusion, I don't have the money to pull for them, so I'm gonna save up for Firefly and Jade, which I believe will be coming out next patch. I believe it's coming out next patch along the line, and that will be the one that I will be going for. Proxima-san, Hisasuburi, I'm so sorry right now that it's already pretty late on my end, and arigato, thank you very much. It's really like going to be 2:30 soon. It's pretty late, so I have to. I know you just entered Proxima-san, but I kind of like say earlier that I have to end the stream around now because it's pretty late. It's already 3 hour or live stream already. It's exactly 3 hours in case you guys are wondering. So I think it's a good timing for me to stop and go and rest out. I will still stream tomorrow. I believe tomorrow will be me playing Genshin. I can't be sure about the timing I will be streaming because of real life situation. I have to help my mom with stuff, and something along the line. So I'm not sure when I will stream for Genshin Impact, and as well as that, I'm not sure whether will I be able to I'll try to see whether I can do a quick recording of the next topic for the chat along the line, but I can't be sure about that. So for now, with that being said, I will see you guys again maybe at the next video or live stream. And for everyone on YouTube, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe if you had not. We will talk again at the next we will talk again soon, and hope you guys have a good day or night. Bye bye. Hi.